In Spanish, it can sometimes be a little bit complicated knowing whether to use the verb ser or the verb estar, the two verbs to be, and I've done plenty of videos on this topic, but in this one I'm going to talk about some adjectives whose meaning actually change depending on which of these two verbs to be we use. For example, if I want to say, oh, I'm so bored, estoy tan aburrido. The word aburrido means bored in this context. When I use it with estoy aburrido. I am bored. I'm sat in a lesson, it's really boring, estoy aburrido. If I use ser and I say, soy aburrido, soy tan aburrido, what I'm saying is I am so boring. So the word aburrido can mean bored and it can mean boring, one describing my emotion if I use estar or my condition, and the other describing a characteristic of me or describing me as being boring. The same can happen with the adjective listo or lista. If I say estoy listo, I'm saying I'm ready to go out, I'm ready to go. Estoy listo, I'm prepared, I'm ready. Or if I were female, I would say estoy lista. The same as aburrido could also be aburrida. If I say soy listo or soy lista, in Spain and in some countries this would mean I'm smart, soy inteligente, soy listo. I'm intelligent, I'm smart. So using ser or estar also changes the meaning of listo from ready to intelligent. Now let's talk about the adjective rico or rica. If I say soy rico, it means I'm rich, got a lot of money, mucha plata, mucha pasta, mucho billullo, mucha lana, mucho billete. However, if I say la comida está rica, I'm saying la comida está deliciosa. The food is delicious. It's rich in flavor. In some countries you hear rico being used as well, just to say like, oh, how great, you're going to the beach, que rico. But in Spain, we'd normally use rico to mean it's tasty. In Colombia, you use it for everything. So rico, used with ser, means to be rich, to be wealthy, but estar rico is used to say something is delicious. In Spain, we'd normally use it with food. La comida está deliciosa, la comida está rica. Está muy rica la paella. So be very careful when describing people. If I want to say that woman is wealthy, esa mujer es rica. Not going to say esa mujer está rica. That would have a different meaning if I'm calling someone una mamacita rica. If I want to describe someone as good or something as good, I can use ser bueno or ser buena. If I want to describe someone as bad, I can say ser malo or ser mala. If I want to say don't be a bad person, no seas malo. Don't be bad, don't be mean, no seas malo. Whereas if I'm describing something as estando bueno, estar bueno, or estar buena, or malo or mala, it has a different meaning. If I'm describing food, for example, esa manzana está mala. That apple is rotten, está mala, it's gone off. Esa naranja está buena. That orange is tasty, está buena, está rica. Ese hombre es un buen hombre. That man is a good man. And I've talked about apocupation, bueno becoming buen, in one of my recent videos. And malo would also become mal. So check that video out if you don't understand how apocupation works. Sometimes, in a similar way to estar rico, estar rica, in Latin America particularly, you might hear people describing men or women that they find attractive as estar, like saying, ese hombre está bueno, or esa mujer está buena la condenada, or saying está rica, and things like this. So sometimes you'll see it, for describing food being tasty, being delicious, or being rotten, or for describing people as well. And finally, let's talk about orgulloso or orgullosa. This means proud. Now, if you use it with ser, it means you're overly proud. You're kind of arrogant. You're so proud that you can't admit your mistakes, that kind of thing. If I'm saying no seas orgulloso, no seas orgullosa, don't be so proud, I'm telling someone have a bit of humility. Whereas if someone is actually proud of something they've achieved, it's an emotion they're feeling rather than a characteristic trait, I would say, estás muy orgulloso, ¿no? Te lo mereces. You're very proud, no? You deserve it. Estás muy orgullosa. Y deberías estar muy orgullosa.